Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm your teacher and tutor Sir Mahmood Ahmad. As you know, we study biology and today we are going to study 10th class biology, chapter number 2, Homeostasis, and the topic is structure and function of kidney. So we have discussed structure of kidney earlier in the last video. So today we are going to discuss the topic functioning of kidney, means gurde ka fail. So let's move to our topic. For understanding the functioning of kidney, we have to understand the structure of nephron first. As we know that the nephron is the basic structural and functional unit of kidney, and it consists of two parts. The one is renal tubule and the other is called renal corpuscle. The renal corpuscle consists of two things, glomerulus and Bowman's capsule, and the remaining part, renal tubule, is consisting of proximal convoluted tubule, lobe of Henle, and distal convoluted tubule, and also the collecting duct. So I hope you have understood the structure of nephron. So let's move to functioning of kidney. So students, there are three basic steps of functioning of kidney. These are pressure filtration, selective reabsorption, and the third one, tubular secretion. Basically, the kidney works for the filtration of blood. Basically, it makes the urine. It prepares urine by filtering the blood. As I have mentioned, the main function of kidney is urine formation by filtering the blood. So the functioning of kidney contains three steps. Number one, pressure filtration. Number two, selective reabsorption, and number three, tubular secretion. What happens with pressure filtration? As the word describes itself, that here there is a lot of pressure. Why? Because as we know that the glomerulus is a bunch of capillaries. So capillaries are the porous veins and are very small. So they have much pressure. When blood enters the kidney via renal arteries, it goes to many arteries, then to glomerulus. Now the blood has entered the glomerulus by renal artery. Then pressure of blood is very high. The blood pressure is very high here. Why? Just because of the low area. Then water, salts, glucose, and urea of blood are forced out of glomerular capillaries. Due to high pressure, the salts and urea, glucose, etc., they are forced out of the glomerular capillaries. Then the remaining thing is that has forced out of the blood is called glomerular filtrate. Why is it called glomerular filtrate? Because it occurs in glomerulus and it is filtered. So it is called glomerular filtrate. So students, the second step is selective reabsorption. What happens here? The 99% of glomerular filtrate is reabsorbed into blood capillaries surrounding renal tubule. So basically, the very first part, the pressure filtration was occurred in the glomerulus and the Bowman's capsule, means in the renal corpuscle. So now the second part occurs in the renal tubule here in these structures, tube-like structures. So 99% of glomerular filtrate is reabsorbed into blood capillaries surrounding renal tubule. The 99% of glomerulus is now filtered here. Then it occurs through osmosis, diffusion and active transport. Now we have different processes that filters further, like osmosis, diffusion and active transport. These are the few steps that filter the glomerulus filtrate, means 99% of the glomerulus filtrate occur through osmosis, filtration, active transport, etc. Then reabsorption of water occurs in descending limb of lobe of Henle. If we focus, so we have the lobe of Henle, a U-shaped tube. This U-shaped tube is called lobe of Henle. It has two parts, descending limb and ascending limb. Descending limb and ascending limb. In descending limb, what happens? The reabsorption of water occurs in descending limb of lobe of Henle, and the absorption of salts occurs in ascending limb of lobe of Henle. So this is the main thing that you have to understand. It can be come as a MCQ, also as a short question. So just understand it and also focus the things. So as I have told you, the U-shaped tube is called lobe of Henle, and it consists of two things, two steps or two shapes. One is, or you can say two parts. One is descending limb or ascending, the other is ascending limb. In descending limb, reabsorption of water takes place, and in ascending limb, reabsorption of salts takes place. And now the remaining filtrate goes through towards the distal convoluted tubule. Here again, reabsorption of water again occurs in distal convoluted tubule. Then the remaining filtrate enters the collecting duct and moves towards the ureter. But the final step, tubular secretion, occurs here in the distal convoluted tubule and the collecting duct. In this part, different ions, urea, creatinine, etc., are secreted from blood into the filtrate. So now, what happens? The filtrate from the blood has come and entered into the collecting duct. Here the remaining ions, urea, creatinine, and the other harmful material like nitrogenous waste are entered in filtrate from the blood. So this is done to maintain the blood at normal pH. As you know, we have studied in 9th class that blood has a optimum pH. Blood has a specific pH. So to maintain that pH, these ions, urea or creatinine, are secreted from blood to maintain the normal blood pH. So then now remaining filtrate with the mixture of ions, urea and creatinine is called urine. It is a liquid, and now it moves to collecting duct and then to pelvis, and from pelvis to ureter. I hope you have understood today's lecture. Now let's move towards the reading. Let's read the topic. So students, as I have told you and draw a structure for you of a nephron, as I have drawn a structure of nephron for you, so you can see the structure again. this part where my cursor is right now, this one, this is the glomerulus, and this cup shaped part is called Bowman's capsule, and they both collectively called renal corpuscle. And the other tube-like structures, these ones are known as renal tubules because these are like tubes. So basically they are consisting of distal convoluted tubule, proximal convoluted tubule, and lobe of Henle collecting duct. So I hope you have understood the structure. Let's move to reading. So our topic is functioning of kidney. The main function of kidney is urine formation, which takes place in 3 steps. The first step is pressure filtration. When blood enters the kidney via the renal artery, it goes to many arterioles and then to the glomerulus. The pressure of blood is very high, and so most of the water, salts, glucose and urea of blood is forced out of glomerular capillaries. This material passes into the Bowman's capsule and is now called glomerular filtrate. The second step is selective reabsorption. In this step, about 99% of the glomerular filtrate is reabsorbed into the blood capillaries surrounding renal tubule. It occurs through osmosis, diffusion, and active transport. Some water and most of the glucose is reabsorbed from the proximal convoluted tubule. Here, salts are reabsorbed by active transport, and then water follows by osmosis. The descending limb of loop of Henle allows the reabsorption of water, while the ascending limb of lobe of Henle allows the reabsorption of salts. The distal convoluted tubule again allows the reabsorption of water into the blood. The third step is the tubular secretion. Different ions, creatinine, urea, etc. are secreted from blood into the filtrate in renal tubule. This is done to maintain blood at a normal pH. After the above mentioned steps, the filtrate present in renal tubules is known as urine. It moves into collecting ducts and then into pelvis. Okay students, I hope you have understood today's all topic. If you have any question regarding to any step or any heading, you can ask. Feel free to ask any question about any topic. So inshallah we'll meet you soon in the upcoming next video, and I hope inshallah the next videos will come very soon. So till the next video, take care. Allah Hafiz. Pakistan Zindabad.